Episode 72, Coolness is Overrated.
First of all, let me just say that trying to be cool is like trying to catch a greased pig. It's pretty much impossible. No matter how hard you try, you're always going to come up short. I remember back in my school days, I used to try so hard to be cool. I'd wear the latest clothes, try to mimic the latest dance moves, and listen to the latest music. But no matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't seem to get it right. I mean, I thought I was pretty fly for a white guy, but in reality, I was more like a dorky dad trying to fit in with the cool kids. And the worst part is, when you're trying too hard to be cool, everyone can see right through you. It's like wearing a neon sign that says I'm desperate for attention. But the thing is, being cool isn't really about what you wear or how you dance or what music you listen to. It's about being comfortable in your own skin and not caring what other people think. So, if you're trying to be cool, my advice to you is to stop trying so hard. Just be yourself and let your true personality shine through. And if that means wearing socks with sandals and listening to polka music, then so be it. Because at the end of the day, the coolest thing you can do is be true to yourself. And if other people don't think you're cool, who cares? You're the one who has to live with yourself 24/7, so you might as well enjoy your own company. Hey everyone, so I was thinking about how we all try to be cool at some point in our lives. Whether it's in middle school trying to fit in with the popular crowd, or in our adult lives trying to impress a date, we've all been there. And let's face it, trying to be cool is a bit like trying to catch a greased pig. It's slippery, unpredictable, and you'll probably end up getting a little messy. I remember back in high school, I used to think that wearing sunglasses indoors was the epitome of cool. So there I was, strutting into class like I owned the place, sporting my favorite pair of shades. But let's be honest, I probably looked more like a wannabe celebrity than a confident teenager. And don't even get me started on trying to keep up with the latest trends. One day it's all about skinny jeans, the next it's baggy pants. I can barely keep track of what's in style, let alone actually pull it off without looking like a fashion disaster. But here's the thing, I've come to realize that trying to be cool is a lot like trying to be a unicorn. It's impossible. You can try all you want, but at the end of the day, you're still just a regular horse with a cone on your head. So why do we keep trying to be cool? Maybe it's because we think it will make us more popular, or maybe it's because we want to fit in with a certain crowd. But the truth is, the coolest thing you can be is yourself. Because let's face it, trying to be anyone else is just exhausting. In fact, I've found that the more I embrace my own quirks and individuality, the more people are drawn to me. And sure, I may not be the coolest person in the room, but I'm okay with that. Because at the end of the day, being cool isn't about what you wear or who you hang out with, it's about being comfortable in your own skin and embracing the unique qualities that make you who you are. So let's all raise a glass to being unapologetically ourselves, and leave the coolness contest to the greased pigs. Cheers. So, trying to be cool, huh? It's a tricky thing to pull off. In fact, the harder you try, the less cool you become. It's like a paradox or something. And the worst part is that everyone thinks they're cool in their own way. You might think you're cool because you can do a backflip or because you have the latest iPhone, but in reality, nobody really cares. I remember when I was in high school, I thought I was the coolest kid around. I wore baggy jeans, a backwards cap, and listened to Eminem on my CD player. But looking back, I realized that I was just a walking stereotype. And the sad thing is, I wasn't even good at being cool. I was terrible at sports, I couldn't play guitar, and I was too scared to talk to girls. And don't even get me started on trying to be cool as an adult. It's a whole different ballgame. Now, you have to keep up with the latest trends, know all the cool places to go, and have a witty comment ready at all times. It's exhausting. And let's be real, nobody is really cool as an adult. We're all just pretending. But you know what's even worse than trying to be cool? Trying to impress your kids. As a parent, you want your kids to think you're the coolest person ever. But no matter what you do, they're always going to think you're lame. You could be a rock star, a movie star, or the President of the United States, and your kids would still roll their eyes when you try to do a dance move. In conclusion, trying to be cool is like trying to catch a greased pig. It's a futile effort that will only leave you feeling frustrated and embarrassed. So my advice to you is this, just be yourself. Embrace your inner nerd or your awkwardness, because that's what makes you unique and interesting. And who knows, maybe someday being uncool will be the new cool. Thank you and good night.
And that wraps up another laughter-filled episode of Not So Funny A. If you enjoyed the jokes generated by our AI algorithms, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our comedy-loving community.